In this tutorial, I'm going to explain how to install the WordPress in your local host, how to create a database to install your WordPress, how to set up your wp-config file, and finally, how to install your WordPress in your local host. Welcome to WordPress with Riffaz. Steps are pretty straightforward. It's just the installation. So all you have to do is download the WordPress CMS from its official site and then install it in your local host. To install the WordPress, you will be needing a database that you have to create in your local host. Please watch my previous video where you can find how to create a database in your local host using sham. Let's go to Word. Let me open incognito mode. It's not compulsory, but it's easier for me to not to mess with my usual contents. Go to WordPress.org. This is the official WordPress site. Here you can download the WordPress. All you have to do is just click on the Get WordPress blue button, and it is a zip file, not the gz file. So download WordPress 5.4.2. Here you can see it is downloaded, and it's gonna take less than 15 minutes. Now on, it is a zip file. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, second. Open it or show it in Finder. If I come to Finder, it's a zip folder here. Copy the zip folder. If I want to install this in the local host, I have to put it in my htdocs as I am using the sham. But as you see here in the location, there is no sham path or my local host. To make it enable, go to your sham control panel, go to volume, mount it, and now we can see the lamp or our localhost address here. If you go here, inside the lamp folder, you can find the htdocs. Inside this is the another folder that I created for my previous video, where you can find how to install the sham and why we have to put these PHP files inside the htdocs. So I'm pasting my WordPress here, and I'm going to double click it. Unable to expand into htdocs, error 513. Okay, it's because inside that we cannot. Okay, I'm going to unzip it in the original path where it's zip folder. Okay, it's unzipping here. Now we have all the WordPress files inside this WordPress folder. Let me copy WordPress and then paste inside the htdocs folder. Normally it will take less than a minute. Oh yeah, as you see here, the message says it's going to take less than a minute. It's just 45 MB in size. For easy identifying, I'm going to rename this folder as wp1. Enter. So if I go to inside the wp1, I see all the files for the WordPress CMS. Before we run the setup wizard, we need to give the database details to wp-config file. So where is the wp-config? Okay, here's the wp-config sample file. Let's copy and paste it and rename it to wp-config.php. Now our CMS content has wp-config.php file. But if we go to the localhost now, localhost 8080 slash in which folder I have installed the WordPress, which is wp1. It says error establishing the database connection because we didn't give any actual database details in the wp-config.php. So all we have to do is now just create a database and then add the database access details to the wp-config.php. Go back to your localhost dashboard, click on the phpMyAdmin, create a database. I'm going to create a database named wp1 to match or easily to identify the database in the site. Create it. Okay, that's all. We don't have to create any table when we create a database for WordPress, because all the tables will be created automatically by the WordPress. Okay, let's go back to wp-config.php, double click and open it. Let me open with bracket. That's my default text editor. Okay, wp-config here. So here I have to give the defined database name. I created this now. Here's the wp1, right? Yes, wp1. And what is my MySQL database username? By default, when we install the sham, the default database username for your MySQL or your localhost is root, and there is no password. So for the localhost when you install the sham, so we are going to leave it just as blank. And the host name is localhost. When you are in the live site and when you're on the live environment, live hosting, we may have to update update the host name, username, and the password according to your hosting setting. We are doing this for the local host, in the local host. So these are the default details. Localhost is localhost and the database password is blank. The username is root. WP1 is the table just we created here. Okay, now let's get back to the link. We are installing the WordPress. Refresh it. Still says WP1. Okay, why is that WP1? Is it inside the WP1? Yes, WP1. Let me check. We don't need this anyhow. Check this. Maybe I need to restart this all. Restart all. Volumes, lag. Everything is fine. Restarting has successfully restarted. Okay. Let me check the WordPress path. It is WP1 localhost. WP1. Still it says establishing a database connection. Okay. Why is that? It should not. There's my wp-config. Database name is, what is my database? It is wp1. Let me check my previous wp-config. wp1 database username root, password blank, localhost. This is the default one. Okay, let me serve it. After enabling the, okay, did you guys guess what happened? I didn't serve my previous file. Sorry for that. Okay, after making the changes here with the database name, database username, and password, don't forget to serve. Just serve. Okay, site title. This is my first site for this tutorial for my channel, so I'm going to give this WordPress 1 title, and the username is, okay, let me give a very simple username like admin, and the password test at 123 123. So if we use weak password, we have to confirm that we are okay with the weak password. So check this. We can give any address here that's looking to get the installation notification or for admin email configuration for the site. I'm giving a tester.com test email. Okay, I'm going to discourage search engine from indexing the site because it's in local. Even if I don't check this, it's not going to be indexed in the search engines. That's all. Go to the install WordPress. Okay, it's created. Simple, fast, efficient. Click on the login button. Give the admin username and password, which is test and 123 login. Okay, we are seeing our locally installed WordPress backend now. If you go hover on the title and go to the visit site, we can see this is how the WordPress site has been installed in your local host. So we can edit it now as we want. Pretty simple and straightforward, huh? That's all, folks. I want to thank you for watching my video until the end. Do subscribe. Don't hesitate to ask if you have any doubts in the comment section below. I'll try my best to answer them. Hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I upload a new video.